Political shockwaves across Nigeria as several powerful APC lawmakers and political figures lost their party primaries ahead of the 2027 elections. Joint Nigeria and United States military operations reportedly eliminated more than 170 ISIL fighters in the northeast, intensifying security discussions nationwide. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda triggered continent-wide health alerts after the World Health Organization declared it a global public health emergency. And globally, tensions involving the United States, Iran, and Middle East ceasefire negotiations continued to dominate international politics and energy markets. Good morning and welcome to Vinat Global Communications TV Sunday Weekly News Recap. Easier to appease to you, bringing you the biggest stories shaping Nigeria, Africa, and the globe. See you after this short break for the stories in full. Nigeria's political atmosphere experienced major turbulence this week following the All Progressive Congress primary elections held on May 16, 2026. Several influential lawmakers and political heavyweights failed to secure return tickets, creating nationwide reactions and intense political conversations ahead of the 2027 general elections. One of the biggest upsets came from Edo State, where House of Representatives Majority Leader Professor Julius Ihonvbere of Owan Federal Constituency reportedly lost his APC ticket after polling 1,005 votes against Andrew Ijegbai, who secured 3,695 votes. In Benue State, Honorable David Ogazi of Wamba Federal Constituency reportedly lost the APC House of Representatives primary to Chief Dr. Peter Ebola, who emerged victorious with about 12,993 votes. The outcome generated widespread reactions across Benue political circles and social media discussions throughout the week. Meanwhile, in Nasarawa State, Honorable Jeremiah Umaru of Akwanga, Nasarawa Eggon, Wamba Federal Constituency reportedly lost after polling 4,061 votes against Tony Bala Shammah, who secured 38,333 votes. Honorable Danladi Jatau, Speaker of the Nasarawa State Assembly, also failed in his bid for Keffi, Karu, Kokona Federal Constituency after polling 5,873 votes against Daniel Ogazi, who reportedly scored 13,083 votes. Popular celebrity and businessman Cubana Chief Priest equally trended nationwide after reportedly failing to secure an APC House of Representatives ticket in Imo State, making him one of the most talked about political personalities online this week. Away from politics, Nigerian military announced that joint operations with the United States reportedly eliminated over 170 ISIL fighters in the northeast. The development has sparked fresh national debates surrounding insecurity, terrorism, and foreign military cooperation in the country. Across Africa, public health concerns dominated headlines after Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda escalated significantly. The World Health Organization officially declared the outbreak a global public health emergency of international concern, prompting several African countries to tighten border surveillance, health screenings, and emergency response measures. Health experts across the continent continue to warn about the dangers of cross-border transmission as governments intensify monitoring and preparedness efforts. On the international scene, global attention remains focused on tensions involving the United States, Iran, and ongoing Middle East ceasefire negotiations. International analysts say the developments continue to affect global oil prices, energy markets, diplomatic relations, and worldwide economic stability. The Russian-Ukraine conflict also remained under global watch, while discussions surrounding inflation, migration pressures, and geopolitical tensions continue to shape conversations at major international forums. In sports, African football conversations continues to dominate social media and sports platforms this week as fans discuss World Cup qualifiers, women's football achievements, and preparations ahead of the 2026 FIFA competitions. Football analysts say excitement is growing across the continent as African nations prepare for major international tournaments and qualification battles. That wraps up this week's major stories across Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Thank you for watching Vinat Global Communications TV Weekly News Update. Still easier to the piece to achieve. Reporting for Vinat Global Communications TV. See you next week. Don't forget to ask the hard questions. Bye for now.